Okay, I want to show you how to do a more complex conversion problem. This problem involves converting from a speed to a speed. Now, speed's a little more complicated than some of the other units we've looked at so far because it has kind of two units in it. It has a distance unit, meters, and then a time unit, second. And then you're going to a distance unit, miles, per a time unit, hour. But if you use the factor label method, you won't get into any trouble. Um, when you look at this problem, you probably say, I don't even know where to begin. And what you need to do is you need to take a step back, you need to relax and say, approach the problem just the same way you did the previous ones. Start by writing what you're given. And I don't mean start by writing this conversion factor given. We're going to write that as a fraction later. That's going to let us go from miles to meters. That's going to let us go from English to metric or vice versa. Okay, I'm going to start with what I want to convert, 343 meters per second, and per. What does per mean? It's a ratio. It's a division problem. It's meters divided by seconds is meters per second. Okay, it's how long, how far has an object traveled per unit time. So that means that something that's traveling the speed of sound will travel a distance of 343 meters in a time of 1 second. Okay, in 2 seconds it will travel an additional 343 meters. Okay, so that ratio is the speed unit. It's a distance per time unit, and it's really just a division problem. Now, I want to go to a unit of miles per hour. And neither of my units are what I want to have. So I got to go from meters to miles, and I got to go from seconds to hours. But in my final answer, the miles have to be in the numerator, and the hours have to be in the denominator. So I'm going from a speed unit to a speed unit, and that's fine. I just have to keep track of what I'm doing and do one thing at a time. So we can choose to go from meters to miles first or from seconds to hours first. Let's do from meters to miles and use the conversion factor that was given. Okay, so I have to put meters in the denominator because I want to get rid of that, and I want to put miles in the numerator. And do I know how many meters are in a mile? Well, yes, that was given to me in the problem. So I say 1 mile is equal to 1,609 meters. Okay, so I'm good there. And then I say, okay, now I need, if I do this problem now, if I do 343 divided by 1,609, I will get miles per second as my unit. And I want miles per hour. So now I have to attack the second part of the problem, or the second part of the problem in time. All right. So I need seconds out of there. Seconds is in the denominator, so I have to put it in the numerator if I want to cancel it. Now, do I know how many seconds there are in an hour? Don't write 60 seconds in an hour, please. You can't remember. Convert it to minutes and then seconds. So let's do that. I'm going to do minutes first, because so many of you want to write 60 seconds is an hour, and it's not. It's 60 minutes is an hour. Okay, so 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour. And you'll note that now sorry, 60, oh, dear me. 60 seconds is 1 minute. Thank you. And you'll note now that seconds cancel. And now if I hit on my calculator 343 divided by 1,609 times 60, I will have units of miles per minute. Okay, I don't want miles per minute, I want miles per hour. So I'm going to do one more step, and I want to get rid of minutes, so I'm going to write minutes in the numerator, and I want to get in hours, I'm going to write hours in the denominator, and I do know how many minutes are in an hour. Now I'm writing 60 minutes is equal to an hour. I'm going to move my equal sign over because I did this in good space. And let's note that the units will cancel. Okay, so what do I type on my calculator? I type in 343 divided by 1609 times 60 times 60. And I will get a speed of 767 miles per hour. Okay, so that is the speed of sound in miles per hour. And note, all I did was keep track of my units and let the units take care of themselves. And that really is the key to doing difficult conversion problems. Let's stop that video there, and we'll look at more derived units in the next video.